Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. We're out here on the west side of the mothership. We have a cornhole tournament going on. One of the first things I want to talk about this morning is why are we in the shade of the west side of the building? Take a look at this. Our staff has set up for a cornhole tournament. We do a morale building kind of event almost monthly now here. We have about 220 employees and going up here at this facility here in Coburg, Oregon, where all of the marathons are built and have been built for the entire history of our company. This is where all the coaches are built, and we like to do a lot of morale building. We had a a pig tournament, kind of like playing horse basketball tournament. That was really fun last month. This month it's cornhole. Sometimes we'll have a chili cook-off. Sometimes we'll have, as silly as it may sound, but as fun as it really is, a paper airplane competition. This month, take a look at this. Marathon branded, that one's pretty cool too. Cornhole, I don't even play cornhole very often. I'm gonna throw a couple. We're gonna go inside. We gotta look at a couple of coaches. But look, Eddie Bach was out here with Bob Peel. I said, Bob, tell me about the morale here at the mothership. And he says, it's fixing to go up. And that's exactly right. So, cornhole this morning, I'm just gonna cold throw a couple. That one didn't even hit the board. Last one, that's on the board. No, it hit the board. Listen, I can't leave y'all with just a couple of whack throws. I'm shortchanging you guys. There we go. Ooh, that almost went in. I want you guys to look at that later because it almost went in. We're going this way. We're gonna walk through shipping and receiving. 1422 just came out of paint. I was gonna wanna show you that this morning. One of my favorite paint jobs that we've done in 2025. That coach is gonna be coming to you soon, but we wanna wait for the natural light. It's really awesome. I know that Shane has been working on that. Shane, you're doing a whole profile of that coach. So I think Shane's gonna follow that coach all the way through production. Am I right on that? And it is an awesome paint job, you guys. So that's 1422. It's just coming out of paint. We're gonna go through shipping and receiving because we don't give enough love to that and kind of the significance and importance of our shipping and receiving department, because with 220 employees with their morale going up today, there's a lot that it takes to build these coaches. And it all comes through these doors. Right through here, through the shipping and receiving, everything from, how about some new Lifeline batteries? These things are heavy. Look at all those batteries right there. But anyway, so many parts come through here, but it's not just things like parts. It's parts that go out, shipping and receiving. So much in here. An ongoing chess game, that's always fun. But from right here, you can see they bring stuff in and the parts room, which takes up this whole side of the wall right here. Very important to getting the parts that are needed to build these coaches. And some of the larger items actually get stored out here. Everything from, as you can see right behind me, the windshields. There's refrigerator freezers over on that side, washer, dryers, all the appliances, different parts. It's very important. It comes right in here. All right. We're going to move fast. We're going to go over this way. We're going to end up at 1417 because I saw the guys working on the exterior paint again this morning. And this guy over here is heading over to audit pretty soon. I see Richard Garrett in there working on a few things. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Let's look at this before we go on. This is the cornhole tournament bracket. So we're pretty serious about it. We got the rules, we got the sign-up sheet, and we actually document it. And if you want to see some photos from it, I think our social media director, Abigail, will be posting pictures to Facebook maybe. Anyway, it's an important thing. It's a morale builder, and that is important when you work at a production facility like this with over 220 employees. You want to be able to support the Sack Masters or the Aussie break dancers. Now last week, this was all down to the cut. Now it's been buffed. It's a little dusty now from over the weekend, a little bit of work. But one of the cool things about this is the texture. It goes from a metallic black into a texture back to metallic black as you move across the coach on the front nose. And this is a really neat thing that Marathon started to do. It's kind of our commitment to upping our skills on our paint team, or not just our paint team, but the paint jobs that we put out, is taking care of them in post paint on the production floor. And you can see Alonzo over here. Take a look at this. They will literally be working on this for the next several weeks. And it is quite the process. And another thing that you need to consider is this is an X3. And so with an X3 comes the ribs of the side, but also in between the ribs and the stainless. And what I'm talking about is here's a rib, okay? In between here, you know, you want to make sure that you're buffing it correctly without burning through it too far. And it's something that I'm not skilled enough to do. He obviously is. Another thing that I want to talk about is on all the new H's. One of the things that we've developed, it's out there in the industry, so Marathon should have it also. Take a look at this, you guys. Backlit Marathon logos on the new H3s. That's coming to you now. That's going to be cool. We're going to do a whole show. Shane doesn't know this yet, but we're going to do a whole show on revealing what these look like in the dark, what they look like during the day, because they're not just only one color. There's a rumor out there that there's a couple of colors you can do on that Marathon logo. Anyway, be yourself and do good things. Have a good week. It's going to be hot at the mothership. Cornhole tournament going on here. Morale building is important, and so is building the nicest luxury coach on the market, and that's what we do here in Coburg, Oregon. Like I said, be yourself and do good things. Take care of each other. I was here. You know the deal. I'm gone.